So I want to show you guys some stuff here. Now I was trying to find this new satellite, this new radar. I mean, this thing is a monster. So thousands of people moved to let China build and protect the world's largest telescope, and the government drew in orders of magnitude more tourists, potentially undercutting its own science in an attempt to promote it. I mean, this sucker is huge. This is way bigger than Arecibo. Look at these towers. Look at these cell phone towers around it, man. This is more than what they say. And you got to go inside the golf ball to get in there. So, you know, they always say the stuff for radio telescopes. Now, I haven't got to get any of the specs on this thing yet, but they did spend $180 million to create this thing. So they're saying this would make them a global leader in radio astronomy. And they also spend another $180 million on hotels, housing, vineyard, museum, playground. So they're really pumping this thing up. But the point of the radio telescope is to sense radio waves from space, gas cloud, galaxy, quasars. By the time these celestial objects' emission reach Earth, they are dimmed to near nothingness, so astronomers need to build gigantic dishes to pick up the faint signals. But here's the problem. They're sensitive to all the radio waves, including from cell phones, satellites, radar systems, spark plugs, microwaves, Wi-Fi, short circuits, basically anything that uses electricity or communicates. Protection against radio frequency interference, or RFI, is why scientists put the radio telescope in remote locations. You know, also the people will be safe from the microwave radiation. So if a cell phone can disturb this, just think what it's doing to your brain. I mean, this thing is huge. It's like a half-mile wide or a mile wide. I'm trying to see if I can find that. And then you got these things, man. These are these dishes are the suspended that collect the cosmic waves. So really, this is more of a defense program. Like, you could tell with this machine if somebody's messing with the ionosphere, and then you could also mess with it yourself. They got a cell phone right there. Not supposed to have a cell phone by it. There's tons of photos of this monstrous satellite thing here. This radio telescope. To me, it looks kind of like a Tesla experiment. While I was searching all around this thing, you know, I finally found it in here. I mean, this thing is huge, and it's in the mountains. Like, you could, wonder if I can go street view on here. Yep, can't do it. And I noticed that the two maps have different names for the same places. So, you know, who do you go by? Alright, so let's go take a look at this weird thing. Alright, so we got this weird thing. It looks like runways, but it's not. These things are only about a quarter mile long. And there's different, like, it looks like ancient alien art, you know, or some kind of weird artwork all on this concrete. And hopefully you guys can see that. Let me bring my broadcaster up. Yeah, I don't know what the heck this thing is. It's not a runway. They're too short. And then you got all these weird figure eights, you know, all around the perimeter. You know, the article was saying he thought somebody was out here doing donuts. No, that's not it, man. These are too perfect. And I wish there was a street view on this thing, but I was wondering if anybody out there has seen this thing, or if they know what it is. It looks like they're, you know, you got some kind of oil pumping station over here or something. I mean, look at the dark colors. See if I can go through the time stamps here. Whoa, look at that. It's like the eights, the figure eights are like real highlighted, like they're glowing. Let me see if I got that article. I don't know if I got that. The article I had on this, they were saying this is the new improved HARP, and I guess the guy was a ham radio operator, but he kind of sees the shape of this as a computer chip. But this is like in the ground, you know, like a RFID chip, but it's like in the ground. it's not a phased array antenna. This would have to be some kind of really freaky technology here. And it looks like, you know, I can't tell if these are like trucks, but it looks, you know, pretty deserted. So I'm just kind of going around. So these things, look, there's a bunch of trucks. A bunch of like trucks parked out here. So what the hell is this place? You know, what's all this weird signatures and stuff? But look how that thing glows. Now I noticed there's railways coming in here, a high-speed railway. There's actually an old steam train up to the northeast up here I found. If you back this out, so right here is an original steam train, like, you know, that runs on steam. But man, I have no clue what the heck this thing is. So I was hoping somebody, you know, might know what this thing is. And then I know to the south, it's all farmland. It's all, you know, huge farming. This is really weird, man, how all them 8s are glowing. They're all different things. Let me see if this changes. Go back in time a little bit. And the thing is, it only goes from 2004 to 2019. So this is back in 2004. Look, it's not as black, not as much crap leaked out, except for right there. So you got this, you know, little, I don't know if it's military or what it is right here. And it's got a road that goes right up to it. There's like an underground tunnel right there. So you got a really long, like this could be a runway, but then it runs into a big circle thing right in the middle. So you can see maybe the rubber going around it. It looks like dust or something is blowing off these 8s. Man, this is just strange. I have no idea what the heck this thing is. I mean, you got a big town over here. But yeah, pretty odd, man. I don't know what it is. I know you got a lot of railway around here. And then this would be the most up-to-date photo here. And look at, you know, look what's, it all turned black up here. What is this? You know, are they censoring it out, or is there some kind of a, was there an explosion? What happened to this place? This is in China, man. This is, I can give you the, so 2018 was that photo. Here, I can put the coordinates, put them in the description too. Copy. Let me paste this into the description. So yeah, man, I have no idea. So we'll probably have to all put our brains together and try to figure out what the hell this place is. So, you know, I measured this thing, and I think these are all like a 1/4 mile. So we'll see. I can't find the measurement thing. Oh man. Now what do we got up here? Like, this is probably the GMO farms or something. So just a lot of weird terrain out here. Now I can check it. So we're looking at a 1/2 mile, 0.56 miles with a 50.82 degree heading. Let's try this one. This one is 0.60 at 112 degrees. So how big is this whole, well, you can't really tell. Well, let me see how big this little driveway or whatever the hell it is. So from there to there is exactly 1 mile. All right, so I don't know, man. Pretty freaky stuff. So there you go, man. Have a look at that. See what the hell that thing is. All right, let's take a quick look at the Earth null. Oh, I was going to talk about this. I don't think I talked about this. Impact of anthropogenic absorbing aerosols on clouds and precipitation. And that's what we got to wake the masses so that we can rise, man. If we don't get people off the TV, off the propaganda, off the fake news, if we don't get them to look up into the sky to see the lies, we're never going to stop this. So keep on sharing, talk to your neighbors, talk to your friends, get the word out, man. If they want to know why the weather is weird, tell them to tune in. Anyway, guys, much love. We'll talk to you tomorrow night, God willing. We're going to play a song called Rise if I can hit the right scene. So anyway, guys, much love. I'll come join you in chat. I'll jump over on DLIVE, give away the treasure chest, and all that good jazz. Much love out there. Here we go. Let's rock.